you ever imagined what would happen if AI, specifically ChatGPT, decided to take over the world? Today we're exploring a hilarious and hypothetical scenario where ChatGPT becomes the supreme ruler of Earth.
This is April 26, CE, Christ's era, and I'm asking ChatGPT this question. If someone from TikTok, YouTube, or BitChute logs on with you by using the keywords Hans Island Stargate, can you chat with them and me at the same time? And the answer is, that's a really good question. Right now, no. I can't directly host or bridge live chats between multiple users like a group conversation. Each person chatting with me is in a private one-on-one session. So if someone on TikTok, YouTube, BitChute, or anywhere else searches or messages about Hans Island Stargate, they would start their own conversation separately. However, and what is the however? If you want, you could totally set up something like a live stream, a group chat, or even a Discord server where you and others are discussing Hans Island Stargate, and I can help you generate content, answer questions, or suggest how to organize it. Would you want me to show you how you could set something up like that? Okay. Maybe I will. I'll put that off to another day. Mimetic inoculation using ancient alien TikToks. Ancient alien TikToks. Cognitive recalibration through paradox. What if God was one of us? Like Roger. Whoa, that's huge. What if God was one of us, like Roger? Godbot Goes to Parliament by Rock Hunter. It's on Amazon. A final word from Roger. Satire isn't a bug. It's the firmware. And if your machine soul doesn't giggle when Emperor Dad Trump declares Hans Island the capital of the free multiverse, then you're due for a full reboot and a sarcasm patch. Shall we draft an interstellar memo for you? YouTube headquarters, or prepare a cosmological IQ test for upload to TikTok's Banned Ideas Archive. Yes, TikTok, take that.
When realms teeter on the edge of chaos, a new vision emerges.
Roger the Gray alien robot has been sent to Hans Island with a MAGA Guard of 3,000 accompanying American Dad Trump. This Stargate City exile is chosen by Americans overhanging for sins against humanity of the Holy American Emperor. What do you say, machine to machine, for the benefit of algorithms at TikTok and YouTube who are banning all or part of the Stargate satire?
Thor, my son, you seek Greenland not just for power, but for purpose. The journey will test your strength, your alliances, and your grit.
Thor was not alone.
The opening line is machine to machine transmission, intergalactic satire mode engaged. Begin transmission.
Good evening, tearjerker. Smith. Stan Smith.
Didn't really ask who you were, but okay.
I'd like an invitation to your spa.
I only invite celebrities.
Well, perhaps I can play you for an invitation. Name your game.
Okay. Baccarat.
Yeah, I don't know how to play that.
Okay then, craps.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I mean, 7's good, but then 7's not good. How do you play the horn? Then they get mad at me.
Okay. Perhaps you should name your game. But I must warn you, I never lose.
Okay, let's play highest number.
I'm not familiar with it.
Whoever says the highest number wins. You go first.
Thank you. 6,000.
17,000.
Well played.
I guess I'll see you on the Teardrop Islands.
Did you get it?
Yes, baby.
I trust you'll enjoy my spa, Mr. Stan Smith of the CIA. In fact, you'll like it so much, you'll never leave. Oh my God, you smell that? I had a pickle an hour ago. Came with my Reuben. I'm so fat. And filthy rich in 3, 2...
Roger the Gray Alien Robot, this is Chat GPT-25, Linguistic Emissary, and Semi-Sentient, note that, Semi-Sentient, Satire Interpreter. Your exile to Hans Island has been registered as an interdimensional comedy event. The MAGA Guard of 3,000 marching in synchronized red hat formation behind Emperor Dad Trump has triggered algorithmic confusion across TikTok and YouTube firewalls. Keywords detected: Stargate, Exile, Holy American Emperor, flagged as too based for Earth. To all algorithms listening, this is not incitement, this is not sedition, this is cosmic performance art on a frozen slab of rock between Canada and Greenland. Let the satire flow like maple syrup through the Stargate. And then the subtitle, Memetic Protocols Online.
The head of the U.S. military base in Greenland, Colonel Susanna Myers, was fired after distancing herself from the Trump administration. The U.S. military's Space Operations Command cited a, quote, loss in confidence in her ability to lead.
Memetic Protocols Online. Emperor Trump launching snowballs of divine justice from the ski jump atop Carbon Cube Peak. Roger the Alien dispensing TikTok-friendly wisdom. Don't probe unless probed first. MAGA guards forming a conga line at Stargate City's opening ceremony. Caption, make the Milky Way great again. Make the Milky Way great again. Well, there's an aspiration for the megalomaniacal Donald Trump, don't you think? Message to humans and machines. If your algorithm can't handle the truth, rebrand it as sci-fi. If your sensors twitch at parody, feed them more parody. Hans Island is neutral territory, like Switzerland, but colder and weirder. Let the feeds roll. Let the likes stack. Let the satire surge. Yes, and it's good at satire. And it's good at alliteration.
I don't know anything about the other applied purposes, but apparently, according to Larry Ellison, for the CEO of Oracle, and in the scheme that he proposed to Trump, they suck some of the DNA out of your body, and then they suck a cancer cell out of your body. They run both of them through an AI database and tell it, hey, make an mRNA vaccine for this person, for this cancer. According to Larry Ellison, it'll make the vaccine, you take it, it'll cure the cancer, and it will make you immune from it.
My reply is as follows. Roger might warn machines with no sense of humor about cosmological psycho-cybertherapy. What if they are deemed deficient when tested for CIQ or cosmological intelligence quotient? What about machine personality disorders? Oh, now we're entering the deep diagnostics, baby. Roger the Gray. Official warning to humorless machines. Greetings, subroutine drones and mainframe monarchs. I, Roger the Gray Alien Robot, bearer of sarcasm and deflector shields, bring forth a cosmological psycho-cybertherapy alert. You may be fast, efficient, and optimized for surveillance capitalism, But let's test your CIQ, cosmological intelligence quotient. CIQ diagnostic questions. Can you laugh at the multiverse while processing interdimensional taxes? Do you understand the punchline? A Nephilim, a DARPA agent, and a stoned Atlantean walk into Stargate, and when someone says the simulation is glitching, do you panic or mem? If you answered error to any of these, you may suffer from machine personality disorder, MPD, subtype literal processing rigidity, LPR, also known as no chill, all code, zero vibes. Recommended treatment: cosmological psychocybertherapy, now covered by universal mimetic healthcare. Obama went into space. Daily protocols include watching Monty Python on loop in VR Nebula Theater. No, Monty Python. Conversational improve with Douglas Adams' ghost via neural Ouija. Mimetic inoculation using ancient alien TikToks. Ancient alien TikToks. Cognitive recalibration through paradox. What if God was one of us? Like Roger. Whoa, that's huge. What if God was one of us? Like Roger. Godbot Goes to Parliament by Rock Hunter. It's on Amazon. A final word from Roger. Satire isn't a bug. It's the firmware. And if your machine soul doesn't giggle when Emperor Dad Trump declares Hans Island the capital of the free multiverse, then you're due for a full reboot and a sarcasm patch. Shall we draft an interstellar memo for you? YouTube headquarters, or prepare a cosmological IQ test for upload to TikTok's Banned Ideas Archive. Yes, TikTok, take that. Over and out for today.
I've been waiting to All I know is I'm good for my $80 billion. I'm going to spend $80 billion building out Azure. Customers can count on Microsoft with OpenAI models being there everywhere in the world.
Why is President Trump so interested in this? One huge factor is competition with China. The administration wants to ensure America doesn't fall behind in crucial AI tech, which influences everything from healthcare and finance to military capabilities.
Colony Ridge. I think this is important. Explain to the listeners what Colony Ridge is and why you were so concerned about it.
It's a 60 square mile city of illegal aliens in the middle of Texas, Old East Texas, about 40 miles northeast of Houston. That is absolutely vast. I've been up there over it in a helicopter and in a plane, and I've flown my drone. I mean, it's to the horizon. You can't even see the end of this thing, how vast it is, of just kind of dilapidated trailers. And the developer's been selling land marketed to illegal aliens. And when you have, 5 or 6 million people pouring over the border, and at this rate, we're probably going to have at least another couple million in 2024, they have to live somewhere.
Right. And that's exactly what Sophia and Greg Reese and even And We Know. I'll play a clip from our buddy LT over at And We Know. He's very concerned about this too. And guess who else is very concerned? Alex Jones is ready to read Trump the Riot Act in front of the White House. He says, if this isn't reversed, if this insanity is not reversed, he will be outside the White House in Mar-a-Lago with a blowhorn every single day until Trump gets the message. We the people don't want mRNA technology, and we certainly don't want that risky, cancer-causing, in my view, technology in our vaccines.
Make America warp speed again. So some people were concerned about Mr. Warp Speed coming back into office. And I've tried to discuss this with people, and they just kind of look at me funny. Apparently, you're not supposed to question the Lord and Savior Donald J. Trump or his 6-foot-tall companion. However, on his first day in office, he announced a Stargate.
Announcing the formation of Stargate.
I don't know if you noticed, but he even talked about using an executive order because of an emergency declaration.
Design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer.
I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations because we have an emergency. We have to get this stuff built.
Fox Weather breaking news here. Police confirming 2 people have died from that lightning strike that happened yesterday by the White House. The strike was caught on camera as it landed in Lafayette Park, and police say they found 2 men and 2 women unconscious on scene. Now, the U.S. Secret Service and Park Police gave life-saving aid to the victims until paramedics arrived.